Thank you very much, and welcome to Raider Arena at the campus of South Floyd High School, now South Floyd Elementary School, for tonight's Throwback Night here on WMDJ as the Floyd Central Jaguars entertain the Magoffin County Hornets on WMDJ Sports. Our coverage is presented by Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. I'm Jamie Johnson with you tonight courtside at Raider Arena, along with Byron Hall, former South Floyd Raider, Josh McKinney, and Matt Johnson for our broadcast tonight. One of two different throwback games that we have on the schedule this year for Floyd Central fans. Here tonight for the Old South Floyd High School, and coming up in January on January 4th, a night at J.E. Campbell Arena when the Jaguars will magically transform into the Allen Central Running Rebels on January 4th. And, of course, next week it'll be a classic game, Mountain Hall of Fame Classic over at Wayland Gym, as the Jaguars will play again as the Wayland Wasp, taking on the Rowling County Vikings next Saturday. So a lot of heritage being displayed in the early part of this schedule this season for the Floyd Central basketball squad. I welcome in former Raider Byron Hall here tonight, who came in tonight lugging a whole bunch of albums tonight. You got a lot of memorabilia you were bringing in
about
tonight.
5 years worth of scrapbooks that was gave to me to bring around, and one that a little bit close and dear to myself, they said to keep.
Right. And
so got some stuff in there I haven't seen in a while and don't have, so I'm glad to have it.
And a lot of old pictures, a lot of memorabilia from way back when, and a lot of newspaper clippings. It was quite the treasure trove of Raider past.
Yeah. What might consider the glory days, or when it started.
24 years of playing basketball here at Raider Arena. We were kind of joking earlier that in the lifespan of this gym, which would be 23 seasons, because the first season of South Floyd basketball was not played here. It was played at Wheelwright Gym, because this was not completed when the school was opened in 93, 94. I know because I was here at the time, and I remember hearing the construction going on in here every single day. So you weren't allowed in this area. They were building this area, and the first year they played at Wheelwright Gym. And in the 23 years that this gym served for the high school, there were probably more three-point shots taken here in that 23-year span than any other gymnasium in the 15th region, right or wrong.
No doubt. There for a couple years, South Floyd led the state in three-point attempts in the early 2000s. So I would say 100% confident that more threes been shot in this gym than a lot of other places.
Yes, putting points on the board was a premium here in the early going, especially during those heyday years when you were in school. The 1999 through about 2005, that run there was just a really incredible run for South Floyd basketball.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a lot of stuff happened in those years. It really put South Floyd on the map as for basketball and being recognized. And in 99, 2000, I think we scored 12 times over 100 that season.
Yes, I seem to recall that. Yes,
we set a school record that year with 119 points in a game. So that was fun times.
It was good times indeed. We're going to relive those fun times throughout this broadcast tonight and talk about last night's win for Floyd Central as they defeated Prestonsburg last night. We'll bring in Josh McKinney for our Tell the Tape segment. That and a whole lot more coming up as you are listening to our countdown to tip-off tonight. Brought your way by Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern. Pharmacist Wes Howard, Tiffany Jacobs, John Newsom, Stacy Conley will go that extra mile for your well-being and answer any questions you have about your prescriptions. Quality care and service, that's Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern. Give them a call at 358-4800, 949-4800 for Howard Family Pharmacy. We'll come back in 2 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
It's Shenandoah, live at the MAC, February 22nd. You know and love every song, Marty Raven and Shenandoah.
If I had to go, ain't no place I'd rather be.
Shenandoah. Noah at the Mountain Arts Center, Prestonsburg. Tickets on sale now at macarts.com or by calling the People's Bank box office at 1-888-MAC-ARTS.
This is Earl Justice at Hutch Ford in Paintsville in West Liberty, Kentucky, where I want to personally invite you to come see us or visit us online at hutchford.com. With cars starting as low as $249 a month with zero money down and no payments for 2 months with approved credit. Plus, Hutch Ford wants your trade. Give us a call in Paintsville, 789-5301, or check us out on the web at hutchford.com.
Never pay too much when you buy from Hutch. HutchFord.com.
Attorney Tom Moak.
Eastern Kentucky is a special place. It's got special people. After 35 years, it starts to feel like home. I've always represented injured workers. We don't represent coal companies or insurance companies. We've never done that. We get to know our clients. It's not just another case. It's not just another file. It gives us an opportunity, to make a difference for the people that we represent.
Call Moak and Nunnery at 886-1515, Prestonsburg. This is an advertisement.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
Is your unit down? Not working like it should? Don't put off repairs to your HVAC system. Call the professionals at Elliott Heating and Cooling. 606-437-7368. One call and your worries are gone. Elliott Heating and Cooling.
It's hard to stop a train.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Raider Arena tonight as we get you separate tip-off of Throwback Night for Floyd Central as they take on the Magoffin County Hornets here on WMDJ Sports. Jamie Johnson, Byron Hall, Josh McKinney with us tonight as we bring you our Tale of the Tape segment tonight, brought your way by the Hesterberg Law Firm, where you always receive great defense for your legal trouble. That's the Hesterberg Law Firm, defending Kentucky. And before we bring Josh in, I want to thank you personally for handling my role on this broadcast last night on 2 games as I was at the Mountain Arts Center doing the Nutcracker thing last night. So I appreciate you stepping up and helping me to be able to go do that last night, and all you guys for all your help last night to step up while I was away.
Couple of good basketball games.
Yeah, you also some dandy games last night.
Yeah, it was the girls' game was kind of what we expected, back and forth, physical basketball game, and the boys' game. Floyd Central got down early, and then Chris Briggs enters the basketball game and is a totally different story from that point on.
Totally different team with him on the floor than when he's not.
Well, in talking to Alan Joe Moore before tonight's game, he told me they really hadn't worked on the 1-2-2, and lo and behold, Prestonsburg opens up in a 1-2-2, and they incidentally got out to a 11-2
11-2,
and then he had to put Spriggs in, and he had worked against that defense previously, and that was the game changer, was just having him there. If he hadn't played, probably a loss last night.
Yeah, Prestonsburg came out guns a-blazing, just hitting everything, getting after it defensively, causing all kinds of problems against Floyd Central, especially in the half court. Jaguars just could not get anything to fall when they had the basketball, and Logan Meade gets in foul trouble, never is able to really get into the flow of the basketball game offensively or even defensively, and he's kind of the guy who does a little bit of everything. But you put Chris Spriggs in, and he's just a guy that can take this team offensively to a whole other level, and really flirted with a triple-double for a large part of that ball game.
Tonight, the Jaguars metamorphosized into the South Floyd Raiders tonight. So on the graphics and things, and you will hear us refer to them as South Floyd tonight and not Floyd Central once the game gets underway. But, Josh, there's quite the history between these two ball clubs.
Yeah, I kind of, some stuff for Tale of the Tape, a little bit more specific to Raider Arena in South Floyd. The first high school game here at Raider Arena since February 18, 2017. And in that game, the Lady Raiders and Raiders had a doubleheader against Pieris to close out the South Floyd era as they would become Floyd Central that following season. The boys defeated Pieris 83-31. Magoffin last won in this gym back on January 5th, 2016. 66-59. Andrew Tackett had 24 points for South Floyd. Eventual 15th Region Player of the Year, Trenton Russell, had 23 for Magoffin County. And you mentioned that span between 1999 and 2005. From 99 to 04, South Floyd went 41-11 here at Raider Arena. And
41-11?
Yes, and that includes records of 10-1 in 99-2000, 9-2 in that region championship year of 2000, 2001, and 8-1 in the 01-02 season. So a stretch of about 5 years where the home fans here at South Floyd and High Hat in the southern part of Floyd County saw a lot of winning basketball here in this building.
They did, and a lot of that happening under Coach Henry Webb during that time. And it was a raucous atmosphere to be here in games during that time, and even after the fact, when Barry Hall took back over the program, and then Justin Holbrook got it. There were only 4 different head coaches here in the lifespan of 24 years as a program, that being Jim Rose in the early going, and then Barry Hall, then Henry Webb. Henry stepped down, became the superintendent, and then
Barry Hall again.
Barry takes over again, and then it was handed to Justin Holbrook, and that was the 4 coaches here during that time. And a lot of great basketball played in this gym, a lot of great teams, a lot of great players. We were trying to talk about some players from the past. So we were wrestling with the top 5. If we had to field a starting 5 from the 24 years of alumni here, we wrestled around with this. So here you go. Here would be our starting 5.
Prepare to get upset.
Somebody will get upset.
Somebody's going to be mad.
Somebody will be mad, but here would be our starting 5 possibly, okay? And it would be potential starting 5.
Hey, real quick in the chat on Facebook, Bo Rogers, the first ever starting center.
Bo, we're going to get to that. Well, you know what? We'll start there. The first team, let's just do that. The first team that played here, the roster was, and again, the starting 5 for that year, Matt Rose, Alan Joe Moore, who's coaching here tonight, Charles Johnson, whose son plays tonight, Christian Johnson, John Lee Hall, and Bo Rogers. So you had Bo Rogers, John Hall, and Charles Johnson from Wheelwright, Alan Joe Moore, Matt Rose from McDowell. That was the starting 5 for much of the season that year. Also on that team, you had Chad Hawkeye Sloan, who's a hockey. He's passed away, though. Justin Ray was on that team, good friend of ours. Also, you had Ryan Hamilton, who played and started some games towards the end of that season. Also, you had Ziggy Patton. Chris Straffman was on that team. He was a 6'8" center. It was a transfer, by the way. Scott Little was on that team. Michael Bear Stevens was on that team. Aaron Hall was on that team. You had T.T. Pack. You had Terrence Mullins. And if I've left somebody out, I apologize. But that was the best we could do just off of memory sitting here about an hour ago. So there you go. That was our prep work for that the other night. But that was the best we could do with that.
And listen, I contributed very little to this because South Floyd, being a graduate of Allen Central, I wasn't overly familiar with the history of South Floyd. But to hear you all rattle off those names simply just from the top of your head is really, really impressive.
Well, the first 2 PA announcers in this building were Keith Smallwood and me. So I can remember calling these guys' names off. So there you go. So they're going to bring up some of the alumni here to honor them here tonight.
We mentioned the players of South Floyd. This gym has also hosted all A's district tournaments that have produced major upsets and big moments in the 58th district and 15th region. I believe Betsy Lane Lady Cats won a regional championship in this gym. All A.
Yep. The All A was held here for the girls. The big region tournament was held here for the girls, not for the boys, but for the girls when these sold at 2 separate sites.
That 03 season when Betsy Lane won the region, I believe Allen Central beat them here in the district tournament.
We'll go to the PA here for the announcement of some alumni that are here tonight.
Even though he didn't sign up, he's been here since 3 o'clock. From 93-94, big hand for Charles Johnson. Also basketball, 93-94, Coach Alan Joe Moore. 95-96. Basketball, Southwood track and cross country, Crystal Tackett Sullivan. From the class of 97-98 basketball, legendary Justin Holbrook. Justin also coached at South Floyd with 3 district championships under his belt. From 99 to 2000, basketball, Mr. Dusty Tackett. Also from 2000, basketball, Mr. Byron Hall. Class of 2001-2002 basketball, Mr. Rusty Tackett. Also from the class of 2001-2002 basketball, Mr. Josh Newman. From the class of 2002-2003 basketball, Mr. Charles Ray. From the class of 2003 basketball and football, Coach Justin Triplett. Coach Triplett also coached girls basketball here at South Florida as well. From the class of 2008, cheerleading is Miss Whitney Tackett. And from the class of 2008, basketball, sharpshooter, Mr. Ethan Johnson. I'm not sure if these 3 guys, they played here or not. The last 3. For the class of 2015-2016, basketball, Mr. Tyrone Preston. For the 2016 class, sharpshooter, Mr. Brady Oosley, basketball. And last, but certainly not least, from the class of 2016, also played at Floyd Central for 1 year, the very own Mr. J.R. Tackett. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause, please, for our alumni here at South Floyd High School.
There you go, the alumni of South Floyd being honored here tonight. Those who played basketball or other sports, cheerleading and such, being honored here tonight. And they'll get together for a picture at center court. So if you were watching this on Facebook, looks pretty good.
A lot of points on that floor.
A lot of points on that floor tonight. We were talking about some of the former players. Mentioned that first team that played for South Floyd way back when. And I'll wait till Byron comes back over here to defend or not defend the starting 5.
Well, it got started because I just asked a simple question. The answer might be a little bit more complex, but I asked both of you, I said, who's the best player to ever play here? And that kind of got started with a starting 5. And then you reeled off a roster of 15, which still leaves off a couple of people, I'm sure.
Without Google, we reeled off 15 players without Google. And then we have 15 or 16 players here on our list. And Byron may come back over here, may not. I don't know if he's on the podcast tonight.
He's reminiscing a little bit.
Or not, but
he's reliving the glory days.
Yeah, which weren't all that long ago. Usually you have these games just like from 50 years ago, and we're honoring people as they're still alive, and that's a good thing tonight.
You want to make sure they're around to experience, the recognition.
So here we go, the all-time starting 5 for South Floyd. Okay,
from Jamie Johnson and Byron Hall.
Oh, no.
No, wait a minute here. You had some input in that too. Here's how we looked at it. One of them was on the floor just now. J.R. Tackett would be on the floor. He was on the floor being honored tonight. So J.R. Tackett. Also, Mikey Hall would be on that list.
He played Raider ball.
He played Raider ball. Mikey, thank you.
Better than anyone I know.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Jamerson. Living in song forever. Rusty Tackett.
He was here
tonight.
Yeah,
was he here tonight?
Yeah, Rusty was out there.
Okay, Rusty was out there.
He was standing beside me.
Tells you how much I was
paying attention.
Jimmy Stumbo. If I had to pick a center, I'm picking Jimmy Stumbo. Okay?
He's a quality center.
He's a quality guy. All right? And then Jay Bird, Jason Shannon. So that would be our 5, okay? Up for debate, obviously. J.R. Tackett, Mikey Hall, Rusty Tackett in the backcourt, and then a front court of Stumbo and Shannon. That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
It's not a bad starting 5.
That's not a bad first 5.
Why do you say your second 5?
Are we platooning with this bunch? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, here are others on the team, okay?
This is your second wave.
Yeah, my other wave I had, we had Shannon Turner on the roster. We had Andrew Tackett, Tyler Hall, excellent three-point shooter.
All 3.
Yeah, you couldn't play if you weren't hardly. Burnett Little, Ryan Shannon. How about John Meade? Shout out to John Meade. We put Byron on the list. I felt pressured because he was standing here.
I did not bring it up.
You got to have somebody to clean off the glass,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm your Windex man.
There you go.
I know my role.
Hey, Bo wants to know who could guard him. So, I like it. Ryan Johnson, he's a solid pick for this team. Charles Ray, who was out there tonight. And then Justin Holbrook. There you go. That's another solid 15. So, I mean, there's so many other names that we didn't write down. I thought of Wes Akers. Remember him?
Yeah.
I thought of him earlier.
Well, Ethan Johnson's here. He's another
Ethan's
one.
here. Yeah, he was a great guard. There are just a lot of players that came through through this program. And, for as much as we celebrate football and things in its past here this year, there's a lot to be said about basketball in Floyd County, especially in this area.
Oh, yeah.
And with this school, in 24 years, there's a lot of great players that come out of here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no doubt. And, I mean, there's a lot of guys probably forgot about or just haven't thought about. But, really good basketball through here for a while. And, we kind of, like any other time, takes its dips, ebbs and flows, and it goes down and it come back up. And, was something that we really prided ourselves on was, when I was a player, getting it started. And, as finished as an assistant coach here with Holbrook, and we wanted to keep it, finish it high, and really be contenders in the region.
You're a special program when you get Lexington Catholic to make the drive to High Hat.
Yes, that was a massive game.
It was
that?
a massive game.
We covered that game here. How many games has WMDJ been in this building for? More than any other entities. No doubt.
I don't think it's close.
I don't even think it's close. I mean, this was a place that we came to it seemed like 1,000 times. It wasn't 1,000 times, but it seemed that way. Catholic came here. Lexington Lafayette played here.
Bryan Station came down.
Bryan Station's been in this building. And there's been many other teams around the state. And this is a tough place to play. That stat you had up earlier, the home court advantage, 42-11? Was that what you had earlier?
41-11 from 99 to 04.
We took great pride in playing here and not letting people come in here and win. And we always used to have a thought, a process of, you know what, if you beat us, you're going to beat us because you're better. And if you do beat us, you're going to be in a dogfight all night long.
And nobody wanted to come here.
No.
You didn't want to drive up here. You didn't want to play in here. The way this gym is structured, it's one of my favorite places because it feels like the fans are on top of you when this place is full.
Oh, yes. It's one of the best. When it's a big game and there's a big crowd in here, this is probably one of the best atmospheres and gyms to be in, just because it's like you said, it's everybody's coming down on top of you, and it's just great. It's a great feeling in there.
The year that Shannon Turner was a senior,
Yes.
that team, and the district was here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the district was here, and who was it? Betsy Lane was
Betsy
the opponent.
Lane, yeah.
Okay, Betsy Lane was the opponent.
That was Betsy Lane's All A year.
Yeah, it was
2011.
the year they won the All A, and that season, I literally got here at 4 o'clock for that game. And
You were late.
and I felt like I was late because the students didn't go home. School let out, and the students didn't leave. They already had everything filled up on that lower side at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
This section right across from us, the big section, we roped it off.
Yes.
About halfway up, down for the students, and they filled the whole section. We didn't need to worry about halfway up. They filled that entire section over here on the other side. And I wish Matt could get a picture of it right now just to.
There were multiple state laws broken that day for the fire marshal. I mean, there were people all along the rails for that night. I mean, it was just a district final.
Yep.
But this place was packed to the rafter, to the ceiling here. For that game, and there were others that were the same.
Game, I remember,
that one game might have been the biggest game ever played.
I remember my freshman year at Allen Central. The district was up here in 2003. That was when Prestonsburg upset Allen Central in the first round of district. That was Nick Jamerson, Trevor Compton, and that bunch upset Allen Central. There's a lot of good games here. No, not just South Floyd related, just in general.
The best regular season game I remember as a player here was the 99-2000 season, and we played Betsy Lane here.
Mm-hmm.
And we were undefeated in the district at the time. It was the first time we played Betsy Lane that year. And like you said, there was people around the walking track. This was a regular season game. And there's a lot of build up to this game for different reasons. But it was one of the most packed and energetic games that we had here just as a regular season game.
3-time All-A Classic region champions, 2000, 2005, 2006. The big region tournament champion in 2001. Also a district champion 7 times. Floyd County Conference champions 6 times.
8 times district champion.
Oh, 8-time different. Excuse me.
Yeah, 17's not up there.
Yeah, we didn't put 17 up there.
8 times on that. The 2002 WYMT Classic champions, we were there for that on the radio side. That was a fantastic game against Kaywood in the finals at Morton Combs Athletic Complex in Knott County. A lot of great history with this South Floyd program for over the 24-year lifespan that it was here. We're going to come back and talk to the head coach and Alan Joe Moore. We'll get his thoughts next. It's 2 minutes away. You're listening to our countdown to tip-off brought your way by Howard Family Pharmacy. Back in 2 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
It's the most wonderful time.
Yes, it's that time again. It only happens once a year, and now it's here. It's Toyota-thon at Man Toyota.
The most wonderful time.
Choose from 23 new RAV4 and 19 4x4 Tacomas, 4.99% financing for 72 months APR. Don't overpay for a used Toyota when you can grab a new Toyota from Man Toyota.
Right away saying, man, what a deal.
Merry Christmas from Man Toyota, Prestonsburg.
This is Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall with my message to all student athletes in Floyd County. It's been said that others may have more talent than you, but remember, there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. Remember that every champion was once only a contender. Be confident, take risks, and know that failure and rejection are the first steps to success. Good luck to all Floyd County schools from your Circuit Court Clerk, Douglas Ray Hall.
This is Tanner Hesterberg of Hesterberg Law Firm. Faith, family, and Eastern Kentucky are the top priorities in my life and my law practice. When you come to my office with legal trouble, we do everything we can to reach a good resolution with honesty and transparency every step of the way. At Hesterberg Law Firm, our motto is defending Kentucky because we never compromise your interests or the interests of Eastern Kentucky. Check us out at hesterberglaw.com.
Howard Family Pharmacy is pleased to announce the addition of pharmacist Stacy Conley to their staff. Stacy has over 20 years of experience serving the residents of Floyd and Knott County. And just like everyone else at Howard Family Pharmacy, Stacy will be dedicated to meeting your expectations with your medications. Say hi to Stacy at both Allen and Eastern locations. And don't hesitate to reach out to her for any questions you may have. Always providing quality care and service. That's Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
You're listening to Countdown to Tip-Off on WMDJ Sports, talking to the head coach of Floyd Central, the ladies tonight, Mr. Ty Little. Coach, season tip-off tonight. I know you're pretty excited.
Yeah, of course. I mean, season 2 for me is.
You're listening to Countdown to Tip-Off on WMDJ, talking to the head coach of the South Floyd Raiders for one night tonight, Alan Joe Moore. Hey, Alan Joe, congratulations on being the fourth different coach in South Floyd history, by the way.
Yeah, and one of the first players.
Tell
him my age here.
Actually, the fifth different coach in South Floyd history. So for one night only tonight, as the Raiders are back on a throwback night. And you were on that first South Floyd team way back when. What do you remember most about that first year?
Well, I'll tell you, it was way different. The school was way different when I came from. So McDowell had a bunch of buildings. We came to this one, it's one. So that was one thing. But as far as basketball goes, we didn't have this gym when I was here. This was a shell of a building.
Yeah.
And we played all our games at Wheelwright that year, the first year. So it was different. We were playing home games on our nemesis at that time.
And they went and painted the gym black and white.
Yep.
And as a former Trojan, I remember thinking, my God, why have we done this? And it was not a well-liked thing, to be honest with you.
No.
But this was, graduation was in here that year, and it still wasn't complete. It was all lit up with lamps and stuff.
Yeah, it was still a shell. It was just block and concrete. That was it.
Yeah. It was like the school got rushed a year before it should have been, because even the next year they were still building on this, and then finally it was complete. But it was a time. It was a time. But during that time, you played under Jim Rose.
Yep.
The late Jim Rose. What do you remember about Jim?
Oh, he was tough. He was a defensive coach, and everything the first probably hour of practice was nothing but defensive drills, and it just about took my life a couple times. So I feel for the guys I'm coaching right now. I understand what they're going through.
I understand. Oh, man. That's, of course, tonight is a throwback night. First of two. You got another one coming up against with Allen Central, as the Allen Central Rebels in January. So that'll be fun. What are your thoughts on doing these throwback games?
I love them. And I was approached about doing the one at Wayland first, and it just got me started. And I got to thinking I'd love to be able to do this every year, but my goal is to be able to play one game after I get these two games this year, one game every year at a different gymnasium in our county.
Right.
And I'd love to get McDowell. I would love to play at McDowell, but I just don't know if that ever happens.
Is it possible to be in the old Grigsby Fieldhouse?
That's what I'm saying. I would love to do it at the Grigsby Fieldhouse, but if we don't, I'm not past playing it at Floyd Central in McDowell uniforms.
Right.
If need to be. But that's thoughts. That's my thoughts of it anyway.
Well, I think the community enjoys it. I know personally we enjoy it. There's a lot of rich tradition on Beaver Creek, right and left, for basketball, and this is part of that celebration of the heritage of it. And what you're doing is a fabulous job. So thank you.
But one of the biggest things I like from this is it brings the community together. You have South Floyd and Allen Central came to become Floyd Central. When I was there, it was McDowell and Wheelwright. And the first couple of years, it was tough getting not the players. The players got along fine. It was always the community. Because it's instilled in us, and it's our home, it's our heritage. We're playing our arch enemies at that time.
Yeah.
So, and our next arch enemy from McDowell was Allen Central. So, we're all in one now. So, this needs to be done. but it don't need to be done in what I'm doing. In other words, I don't need to play 2 games a year doing this, but 1 every year would be great.
Is it coincidence that you picked Magoffin County for tonight's opponent? Because Magoffin County and South Floyd have quite the history against each other.
Yeah, they do. Well, Magoffin County and Allen Central does, and Paintsville.
Yeah.
So I tried to get Paintsville this past year, but we had played them at Wheelwright.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to wait to get them to come down Central, but it is what it is. You have to get who we can get at the time.
Well, I thought it was odd because Magoffin, bounced South Floyd out of the regional the first time they got there.
Mm-hmm.
It was Byron's team, and they thought, hey, they're going to win this thing, and they got bounced first round.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, okay, the last win that South Floyd ever got as a school
was against Magoffin.
Yes,
I was there. I helped coach that game.
Yeah,
it was.
So a lot of symmetry there that the opponent ends up being the Hornets here tonight. How about last night? A big win over Prestonsburg.
Yeah, playing better. We're getting coming along a little bit better. We're young, and it shows right now. I mean, I told the guys we got in the locker room it was a good job, but my biggest thing was that's the first time I've come off the floor with a victory over Prestonsburg that I was kind of upset with our team. I mean,
really?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't finish right, and it's because we're so young. We want to do this, we want to do that. We should spread the floor, run a little clock, just things of that nature, and it comes with time.
That was kind of – now, I wasn't there last night, but I did see some of that in the Belfry game. You had about a 3-minute lead, 3 minutes to go, you got a lead, and they were rushing a shot or two, and I know that wasn't what you wanted to do. And,
yeah, that's right. Things like that. But it makes a good team a great team, and that's what we're trying to get to be a great team. We're very athletic. I know we're young, but we're very athletic this year.
Chris Bruce comes back last night like he hadn't missed a beat.
Yep. Well, that's Chris. I mean, he is a player. I mean, he when he was off, I mean, he was down the dumps. He's wanting to get back so bad. He actually come to me the day before we played Belfry and says, "You think I can get some spot minutes?" I was like, "No, no. We're going to make sure your legs because you got to practice first. So we got to have you all year long, not just a game or two and then back out." So
you got a good rotation of players. It seems like a lot of them are interchangeable. You got to be happy with the makeup of your team so far.
I do. We are. I'm very lucky to have these kids. These are great kids. First and foremost, they are great kids, and they play good together. You know, it's the things that they have to learn how to play together in certain points of the game, not just go out and play, throw a ball out and go play. That's what they're trying to do. It's got to be organized chaos sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It had to be different playing the game without Brody Buck and Braden Moore and Ronnie Sammons, and it had been like over 1,300 days that Floyd Central had played a game without one of those 3 players in it. That's 6 years.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
It is. It is like my daughter played. She's played 6 or 7 years where she played middle school.
Yeah.
Middle school up. So it was different. I mean, I've still got the Sammonses. I've still got the Bucks on here, you know, but you know, it's not the same. They were, 5th-year seniors when they played this past year. And now we're playing with sophomores and juniors.
It's having that fresh look.
Yeah.
How is it different for you as a coach and in practice?
One of the things I have to watch all the time is I'll say something in practice and go on about my business, and I bet they don't know what I'm talking about. Those guys that had been with me so long knew exactly what I was talking about. But these guys are just learning. I take it for granted they know what I'm talking about, and I've got to do a better job of that.
It seems like, though, when you have a set of fresh faces in the lineup and things, and they've been on the team, but just not in these roles.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have a new ceiling for those guys to reach, too.
Yeah, and this ceiling could be taller than what it was in the past because we're so athletic.
Yes.
We got an 8th grader here that's jumping the top, touching the top of the backboard of a.
Talk about Howard, Lucas Howard, yes.
Yeah, he is so athletic, and he's pretty smart, too. He's I don't want to say struggling, but he's going to play in middle school right now. He's playing JV, and now he's playing varsity, too. And he's trying to get all these different things going at the same time, but he's got to be on the same page with everybody out here at the same time. And he's pulled to his middle school, he's pulled to his varsity team. All these things are going together. I think he's doing really good right now.
Yes.
He thinks he's not because he don't know exactly what's going on all the time. And he wants to be there and wants to do it. So, and he's a good kid.
Well, good luck tonight against Magoffin County and maybe a South Floyd win tonight.
Yeah.
It is Throwback night here at South Floyd Elementary School tonight, and the coach, Alan Joe Moore from Floyd Central. Coach, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right, we got more coming up on WMDJ Sports.
Find incredible year-end savings deals at Walters Mitsubishi in Pikeville. Get $3,500 off select in-stock Outlander Sports, $3,000 off select Eclipse Cross, and $3,000 off three-row Outlanders, which start at just $31,500. Plus, Outlanders and Eclipse Cross offers 0.99% financing for 60 months. And Mitsubishi Motors Confidence gives you a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-year roadside assistance, and 2 years free maintenance.
When others won't, Walters will.
When it comes to your family's health, nothing is more important. At Total Pharmacy, they're locally owned and operated by the Rowe family. Billy and Kim Rowe, along with their 2 sons, Wes and Ethan, they know the importance of family. So 100% of their time is making sure your prescriptions are filled the right way. It's their family and staff, and with Ethan's son Cameron now in training, their family will be taking care of your family for years to come.
In 1947, when brothers John C. and Virgil Hall opened Harbor Funeral Home in downtown Martin, they established more than a local business. They established trust, friendships, and a commitment to provide an affordable service with unmatched quality and true, heartfelt compassion. Many things have changed since 1947, but that commitment to our community, our friends, and the families that we serve, established long ago, continues through the generation. Hall Funeral Home, family, friendship, community, compassion.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 81 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Welcome back to Raider Arena. Let's meet tonight. Starting lineups brought your way by your Floyd County attorney, Keith Bartley. When accidents happen, you need someone on your side. Hurt at work, slip and fall, or an auto accident, you need attorney Keith Bartley. That's 886-1428, the number to call, 886-1428 for Keith Bartley, your Floyd County attorney. For the Magoffin County Hornets, the defending 15th region champions at 1-1 on the season. They'll look like this at one guard, a junior number 0, Walker Russell. Also at guard, a junior number 3, Parker Bowling. At forward, a junior number 11, Tate Hall. Also, or number 4, Tate Hall. Also at guard will be a junior number 11, Dason Burchett. And at forward, a junior number 24, Jackson Gilliard. Again, for Magoffin County, Gillian, along with Burchett, Hall, Bowling, and Russell. That's your 5 for Scott Castle's Magoffin County Hornets. Again, 1-1 on the season. For the South Floyd Raiders tonight, they'll look like this. At one guard, a junior, number 5, Chris Spriggs. Also at guard, a freshman, number 25, Wesley Buck. At forward, a junior, number 20, usually 11, number 20, Dylan Boyd. At forward, a sophomore, number 14, James Sammons. And at guard, a junior, number 24, Logan Mead. Again, for South Floyd, Sammons and Boyd are your forwards. Mead, Buck, and Spriggs, the guards for Alan Joe Moore's South Floyd Raiders, who are 2-0 on the season. And, of course, apropos, they're dressed in Raider black tonight, Byron. You got to like that.
We appreciate a good blackout.
South Floyd in black tonight. That's what Floyd Central is wearing tonight. Black jersey, South Floyd top to bottom on their chest, white numerals, silver trim. And the jump center, Russell jumps against Buck. And Magoffin County controls the tip right side of your radio dial. Also tonight on Facebook and on YouTube Live. We appreciate you liking and sharing our game post here tonight. As the Hornets work the ball around for an open shot. Basically a 5-guard offense. Here's a 3 on the wing. It's off the mark. Offensive board, though, kept alive down low by Burchett. He'll turn inside on up and under move. Had it blocked from behind by Boyd. And South Floyd's got it the other way on the transition. Buck going to the basket. Right-hand runner, short. Tapped up, no good. Sammons gets the offensive board, though. And the Raiders are backing out. Sammons in the corner. Mead with the basketball. They'll go inside out. Boyd swings it to the right side. Spriggs to the basketball. Working a couple of dribbles back up top for Boyd. Left side, the Salmons. Back right side, now a penetration by Spriggs and steps called. Our first turnover tonight.
You know, South Floyd here looking to try to penetrate the lane. Had a couple open shots, didn't settle for them, trying to get in the middle of that lane and open up some shots.
Looked like Magoffin was in some sort of zone on that first time down court. Hornets with it up front. Bowling with the basketball. Bounce pass right side. A three is good for Tate Hall. The only returning starter from last year's 15th Region Championship team, Walker Russell, number 0. Outside of him, a lot of players who had a lot of JV experience last season. For the Hornets, inside out a three the other way for Buck is no good. Out of bounds and back to Magoffin County.
Should we have put an over-under on three-point attempts tonight of about 30 apiece? You know, we talked about the three-point shot here.
South Floyd's known to shoot the three. Magoffin not shy of it either. Historically, South Floyd loved to shoot that three-point shot. Out front, Magoffin with the basketball and the lead here early, 3-0. Pass pass in the corner for Bowling. Gets his man in the air, takes a three. It's good for Parker Bowling, and it's 6-0 Hornets. South Floyd down court quickly. Three in the corner. It's an air ball by Boyd. Picked up and saved by Buck. Out to Salmon, straight away for Meade. One dribble, had it knocked away. It's out of bounds and will stay with the Raiders.
Yeah, South Floyd got to get in here. They're going to have to hit some shots against this zone, as it's kind of like a extended matchup 2-3 is what it looks like. There's going to be gaps to drive, but they're going to have to knock down some shots.
Up top, Salmons with it. Puts it on the floor, gives it up for Spriggs, right side. Up top for Boyd, swings it left side to Buck. Picks up his dribble. Floats it back up top for Boyd, right side. Spriggs way downtown, no good. Put back up and in by James Salmons, and the Raiders are on the board. 6-2 your score, 5:28 to play first quarter on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Magoffin in front court with it. Hall with the basketball. Gives it up for Russell on the wing. Had that great run in the regional tournament last year. Did Russell and the Hornets. Inside, Russell gathers it, fumbled it. Takes it to the right corner. He's double teamed, needs some help. Finds a man inside, up and in, and one. Count the bucket for Gillian, and the foul on the Raiders.
Well, you mentioned Russell and that great run in the region last year. He was a great Robin to their Batman. Well, this year he's going to have to step up and be the Batman to kind of be the leader and carry this team and show them what's expected.
Foul was on James Salmons, his first. Team foul number 1. Free throw no good. Rebound Spriggs. Down court come the Raiders. Left corner pass led Boyd too far. A turnover back to Magoffin County. And that was Boyd on the foul, not Salmons. Dealing with some different numbers tonight. When they turn into a different team, they're going to have different numbers.
Except for when they go to Allen Central. It'll be the same numbers they got right now.
Oh, that's a miracle in itself. Inside, turnaround no good by Russell. And South Floyd had it for a moment. Now they do. Spriggs tossed down court to Boyd. Set for a three. It's short. Rebound Spriggs. Gives it up to Salmons on the left side. Out to Spriggs. He'll toss it up top as Coach Allen Joe Moore calls high-low. Left side to Spriggs. Back out to Boyd. Up top for a three from Meade. It's no good. Offensive board. Salmons baseline jumper. Good for James Salmons. 8-4 your score, and now a timeout called by South Floyd. A 30-second timeout brought your way by Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie, where pharmacist Valerie Akers will always take timeout for help you with your health care needs. Visit Val and the girls at Parkview Pharmacy.
You know, right now, South Floyd taking the timeout. Going to make imagine some defensive adjustments here as Magoffin County is coming down and getting easy, good looks right now against this man-to-man. So a lot of screening. So look for South Floyd to start looking for some picks, pick and switch opportunities instead of just trying to work themselves to death, because all these kids are similar in size and length and speed. So it's easy just to switch from player to player on picks. So look for maybe that to be an adjustment here if they don't go to a zone of some kind.
We'll see what adjustments Alan Joe Moore makes for his Raiders here.
So
Is it a little bit Magoffin County ball?
We'll go into some 2-2-1 pressure here, full court.
Trying to speed things up a little bit here. Russell in backcourt to Burchett. Bounces it off. Hall had it for a moment out of bounds. Oh, and they'll say last touch by South Floyd. Not sure about that.
Looked like it went off Magoffin County player's head as Coach Castle was blocking the view of the official.
Talk about sitting a screen. He did. There's a turnover. Nope, back to Magoffin inside. Burchett fading back in the paint, missed it. Offensive board back up and fouled. Salmon's on the foul. And we'll see free throws for Gillian.
Yeah, Magoffin County owning the boards right now. South Floyd going to have to step it up and really start putting a body on someone to block them out.
Free throw is no good. South Floyd right now from the field, 2 of 8 to start here tonight. 0 of 5 from beyond the arc. Magoffin not much better at 3 of 7, but 2 of 3 from the outside. And that free throw falls. He gets 1 of 2, does Gillian. And it's 9-4 Hornets on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. 3:41 to go in the first quarter. Magoffin with that extended 2-3 zone. Out top to Spriggs, left side to Boyd. Back out to Spriggs. Left side back to Boyd, drives down to the box, kicks it back out. Straight away, Spriggs will weave his way to the high post. Jumper well off the mark. Karam's out front, saved by the Raiders. Off to Boyd, 3 in the corner, bullseye for Dylan Boyd.
Second chance points, huge.
9-7 your score now. Magoffin by 2, and they throw it away against the press. Boyd's got it for South Floyd. Back in front court with Spriggs. Cross court to Buck, off to Salmons. Left side to Spriggs. Inside for Meade, and he is fouled by Magoffin County. Foul goes against Bowling. That'll be his first, and that's Magoffin's first foul tonight.
It's like Johnson and Howard checking in for Meade and Salmons.
Christian Johnson had that big night against Belfry. Comes in firing off the bench. Missed the 3 in the corner. Rebound Magoffin County in transition. Russell going inside. Will get the continuation and 1. Foul on Johnson. So Johnson bounces in, misses the shot and the foul against him immediately.
Yeah, got the foul just by a simple hustle, trying to get back and not give up an easy layup.
And Russell converts the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 12-7 Magoffin County on top on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Raiders down court with it. Toss on the wing to Johnson. They'll lob it inside for Howard. Easy layup for the 8th grader, Lucas Howard. And boy, what a talent Lucas Howard is.
Oh, definitely. He's a beast.
Magoffin working through the 2-2-1. They get it down court. Russell left side. Back out to Bowling. Now to Russell. Now to Hall. Hall gives it up to Russell. 3 in the corner. It's no good. Rebound Boyd for the Raiders. Gives it off to Spriggs. Brings it in front court. Driving to the basket. Dumps it off for Howard. Lays it up and in. The assist to Spriggs. 12-11, a 1-point lead for Magoffin County. Just under 2 to go in the first quarter. Hall with the basketball. Bounces it off to Russell. Down court. Pass to Bowling for 3. It's no good. Rebound Johnson for South Floyd. Long outlet pass down court. Caught by Buck. Nowhere to go. Magoffin gets back defensively. Left side to Boyd. Way downtown. No. Rebound, Magoffin County. Burchett on the rebound. Hall down the left side of the court. Stops up top. Throws it in the corner for Bowling. Picks up his dribble right side. Cross-court pass. Long high pass to Russell. Drives to the baseline. Jumper is up and in for Russell. Give him 5 on the night. 14-11. Magoffin County on top. South Floyd the other way. Lob inside for Howard. Blocked from behind by Russell. Magoffin on the breakaway. Here's Bowling. Lays it up and in. 16-11. 1 minute left in the first. Magoffin on top. Inside it goes to Buck. There's a whistle and a foul on Magoffin County.
And one thing about it, these young Raiders better be ready for some contact and physicality here as Magoffin County is bringing the physicality right
well,
now.
Historically, they're always a physical team.
That's true.
And they're showing the same trademarks here tonight of what you expect to see out of Magoffin County, a very physical team. Free throw is good by Buck. His first point tonight. Makes it 16-12, Magoffin County on top. One more shot. In the air and through the cylinder. 16-13, 56 seconds to go in the first quarter on the HutchFord.com scoreboard, and a walk in backcourt on Magoffin County's Burchett.
Got to take advantage of turnovers when you get them like that.
A chance to tie the game of a three here before the end of the first quarter.
Something tells me one could go in the air.
Ball's inbound up top for Boyd. Gives it up to Buck, left side. Back out to Boyd, down to Buck again. Looking inside for Howard. Gathers right to the basket, missed the runner. Rebound Magoffin County's Russell. Brings it down court in traffic. Looks, gives it inside. Shot blocked by Buck down low. Buck and Howard down there on that. Other way, in transition, Spriggs to Buck, no shot. Up top for Johnson. Back to Buck, 22 seconds. Buck will penetrate. Dumps it inside for Spriggs. Out to Boyd for three. Yes! What a beautiful look from Spriggs to Boyd.
Great ball movement right there.
2 threes for Boyd in the first quarter. We're tied at 16 and a whistle at midcourt. And we'll get a foul on South Floyd's Spriggs.
Yeah, Russell had the ball and just quit, just stopped moving. And Spriggs just ran him over.
And
can't do that. Just take off without the referee handing it in.
There you go. It's still the first week of the season. Magoffin in front court, 3 seconds. Russell's out top, 2 seconds. They will just get a shot off and count it for Burchett. That gives Magoffin an 18-16 lead at the end of the first quarter on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. We're back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
Do you struggle with managing your medication or a loved one's medication? If so, we may have a solution for you. This is Pharmacist Valerie Akers at Parkview Pharmacy. We're excited to now offer customized packaging solutions to help you take the right medications at the right time every time. It's called Park Pack. Parkview Pharmacy can now pre-sort your medications in a sealed clear plastic packet, and it's easy to open. The pack includes the day, time, and each dose, medication name, and description. It's a quick and easy way to verify that your last dose was taken, minimizing potential errors. Ask about Park Pack from Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, your partners in health.
Accidents happen when we least expect them, and when they do, you need someone on your side. You need Keith Bartley. Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley in the law office of Vanover Hall, Bartley & Ward is dedicated in fighting for justice. If you've been injured in a car wreck, slip and fall, or hurt at work, Keith Bartley is on your side. Whether it's personal injury, Social Security claims, or wrongful death, don't face the aftermath alone. Call Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley at 886-1428 in Prestonsburg.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Raider Arena, throwback night as Floyd Central becomes South Floyd for one night tonight. And right now the Raiders trail Magoffin County 18-16 in the first quarter of play. Josh McKinney, first quarter stats.
Well, neither team shooting the ball really well. South Floyd 6 of 17, Magoffin 7 of 14. Both teams, though, taking good care of the basketball. Just 2 turnovers each after the first quarter.
It will be Raider basketball. Boyd, Spriggs, along with Johnson, Buck, and Howard out there for South Floyd with the basketball down by 2. High post to Johnson. Kick out to Buck left side. Up top for Boyd. Gives it up right side to Spriggs. Backdoor lob, and it's supposed to be a lob, but the cutter didn't go. Ball's loose, and Magoffin County's got it. Russell in transition. Tosses off the bowling. Man flies by. Fires a 3. No good. 5 for the rebound. Magoffin's got it back. Blocked by Howard down low and then out of bounds to Magoffin County. That was Michael Trusty in there, a freshman, number 10 from Magoffin County, had his shot blocked by Howard.
Yeah, Howard out of nowhere, really.
Look inside, nowhere to go. Russell takes it to the right corner. Wants to penetrate, guarded tight by Boyd. Passes up top, now left side pass. And out of bounds, it will go to South Floyd.
South Floyd made a switch here in this timeout. That was a 2-3 zone which is a big 2-3 zone when you got Wesley Buck as one of your top people.
Speaking of Buck, a 3 in transition, and he nails it. Wesley Buck with 5 tonight. And the Raiders on top for the first time, 19-18 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard.
Kickball.
Kicked in backcourt, thank you. It will stay Magoffin County.
Not only did Spriggs have active hands, he had active feet on that one.
That he did.
Maybe they want soccer up this way.
Russell gets it in play. Hall with the basketball. Across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, ball kicked again. Maybe you're right about the soccer thing. We'll see Meade return. Also Salmon's in. Buck and Boyd will get a breather here with 6:58 to play in the second quarter. Ball's in play for Magoffin County. Hall in front court. Bounces it off. Right corner or left corner, a 3, no good for Russell. Tapped and
be over the back. Finally, somebody put a body on somebody and actually blocked out. They had to go over the back.
Foul on Burchett, his first, or his second, and the first of this quarter for Magoffin County. Still 19-18, South Floyd on top of the basketball here at Raider Arena tonight. Throwback night for the Jaguars. Up top for Johnson. Right side to Meade. Up top, lob inside for Howard. A little too much mustard on that hot dog, and it goes out of bounds.
A little too hard. Has a more flat pass when it needed to be a little bit more of a lob inside.
Turnover number 3 on South Floyd tonight. Magoffin another chance here. Just across the midcourt stripe. Having some issues. They'll lob it inside. And a whistle and a foul down low on Howard. And we'll see 2 shots for Gillian. That'll be Howard's first foul tonight.
Yeah, Salmons was just a split second late on having a steal and a run out.
Free throw good by Gillian. Ties the game at 19. Second free throw for the junior. It's up and no good. Rebound control by South Floyd. Spriggs across the stripe. Right side to Salmons. Drives in, hands it off to Howard, up and fouled. I love the aggressiveness of Howard when he's on the block.
Yeah. Well, he knows what to do with it. If he gets it that deep, he knows go up, and you can see the disappointment in his face. He expected to score that one right there.
Jackson Gillian on the foul, his first, team foul number 2 on Magoffin. Free throw no good by Howard. He'll have one more coming up. Still tied at 19. Next free throw from Howard's hands. Bounces in. Raiders back on top 20-19.
Tied no more.
Ball's in play for Magoffin County's Russell. Off to Hall. Now the Burchett in backcourt. Back to Hall. And finally across the timeline. And they throw it away, though, looking down court. So the press works again.
There you go. Floyd Central has the size and the speed that they can press when they want to, and really causing some problems here for Magoffin County right now.
That's a $2 fine he caught on Floyd Central, Josh.
Did I?
Yeah.
He counted it.
Yeah, write that down. We've worked for 8 years not to call him Floyd Central and to call him Floyd Central, not say South Floyd.
See, that's 8 years of work you're asking me to change in one night.
Howard gets it in the middle there, a bucket for him. He's got 5-7 now on the night. 22-19, long pass over the top of the press, inside layup good for Gillian. 22-21, Raiders by 1. They'll go inside out, Johnson. Free throw line jumper good for Christian Johnson. His first bucket tonight.
That high post is going to be there all night if South Floyd will use it.
24-21, right there in the middle of that 2-3 extended zone. Russell across the stride, bounce pass in the corner. 3 for Bowling, hits the top of the backboard. Inside, Burchett had it blocked, and then a foul. 2 shots will be the call.
I don't know about that. Looked like it was all ball to me.
Looked good from our vantage point.
We right down here amongst it.
Second foul on Johnson, team foul number 2. First free throw no good as Johnson checks out. Buck returns. Also Boyd will be going out and Boyd in and Howard going out. One more free throw for Birch and he misses them both. And here comes South Floyd up by 3 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Under 5 to go before the half. Inside, turnaround move, no good for Meade. Rebound Russell for Magoffin County. Across the stripe, Russell with it. Right side pass, Bowling, man flies by, shoots the 3 again. That one good for Bowling. He hit the top of the backboard on the last one. He is not discouraged though.
No.
And we're tied at 24. Now a timeout at midcourt called by Chris Spriggs. And a 30-second timeout again brought your way by Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie.
You know, I like that corner. That corner right there is the one I always like to shoot out of, personally. So it's a good spot. I'd go back to it too.
This is a good shooter's gym.
Look here, I've said this is the best shooting gym ever made, but I also played here, so.
Yeah, a little biased, would you say, John?
Not biased at all, are we?
Well,
but I mean, also the shooting percentages over the years would probably back up that statement.
I mean, just the way the gym is set up, there's nothing behind the goals except the wall, and it's all a high walking track behind it. So you've got clear sight, good shooting background. So it's a solid spot to shoot from.
Well, the percentages are getting better. South Floyd now 9 of 21 from the field for 43%. Magoffin County 9 of 20. 45%. Both teams have hit 3 threes tonight. South Floyd 3 of 10. Magoffin County 3 of 9. Rebounding, South Floyd a 4+ edge on that. Turnovers 4 for Magoffin County, 3 on South Floyd.
Yeah, South Floyd needs to start looking back in that high post, as whoever they put there is going to have their options of shot or a dump.
Here's Sammons on the inbounds play. Top of the key jumper is good for James Sammons, who's having a nice quiet night tonight. 6 points. 2-point lead for South Floyd, 26-24. Magoffin over the press. They throw it down court to Bowling. They collapse on him up top for Hall. Back to Bowling, now the Hall. Meade creeps up on him now. Now they'll double team Russell. Back out to Hall. Left side, Bowling lets a 3 fly. It rattles out. Tapped around, saved by Hall. Top the key jumper, no good inside the arc. 5 for the loose ball. Spriggs has it for South Floyd. Throws it down court for Buck. And he'll dunk it home. Wesley Buck with the flush. 28-24, and Magoffin throws it away. And a timeout called by Magoffin County. Another 30-second timeout. South Floyd on a bit of a momentum run here. Up 28-24 right now, Byron, on the HutchFord.com scoreboard.
Yeah, South Floyd making a run now. They're getting speeding Magoffin County up in this zone defense, or with this press, and really rushing the passes. If Magoffin County doesn't rush, then they've got through it, but they're starting to rush just a little bit and make some errant passes. And then South Floyd coming back down on the other end is starting to work that high post. You don't, with Howard out, you're not seeing the high-low as much, but the high post is working.
Right now, South Floyd 9 assists on 11 made baskets, and last night Chris Spriggs tied his unofficial school record with 13 assists. Right now, I've got him with 5 here about midway through the second quarter.
He'll have 20 in a game before the season's over. I believe he'll have 20.
He's got, 6 assists. He's got 5 rebounds. Yet to score, though.
They don't need him to score at this point.
They don't need to score right now.
Here come the Raiders, up by 4, 28-24, 3:30 to go in the second quarter. Out to Buck right side, up top for Sammons. Penetrates, runner in the lane, short, rebound Russell for Magoffin County. Weaving through traffic, and a whistle and get some contact and a foul on South Floyd. You are correct. 2 on Sammons.
I'm a professional fouler from way back. I can pick them out.
Lucas Howard will check in, and Sammons will have a seat. Yeah, go ahead, John.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That one got me.
Ball's in play for Magoffin County, and they'll throw it away. That one was doomed from the inbound.
Yeah, that was nearly over and back on the inbounds pass.
Yeah. Raider ball across the stripe. Spriggs with it. Left side to Meade. Corner for Boyd. Back up for Spriggs. Penetrates down inside. Dish in the corner. A three for Boyd is good. Dylan, boom, Boyd.
Great ball movement once again.
Give him 9 now on the night. Trouble in the backcourt. Magoffin finally gets across the timeline. Russell's beaten off of his arm. No call against the defender. And now a turnover back to South Floyd. In transition, Raiders are running. Here's Boyd. Pull up with a runner. No good. Tapped up and in by Howard. Man, he's a garbage man.
Got the Windex man down there cleaning up.
33-24. And another steal. Buck off to Boyd. Way downtown. Bang! Another three for Boyd. Timeout, Magoffin County. It's a full timeout. 36-24. 2:20 to go in the second quarter. We're back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
When you need signs, banners, business cards, decals, and promotional items, you need to call Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Need to promote your business? Jaded Rain can stick your business logo on just about anything. Yard signs, large signs, middle and outdoor signs, window perv. Jaded Rain even does covered vehicle wraps, converting your work truck or car into a rolling billboard. If you need to stand out, you need Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Call 371-3153 or find Jaded Rain on Facebook. This is Earl Justice at Hutch Ford in Paintsville, West Liberty, Kentucky, where I want to personally invite you to come see us or visit us online at hutchford.com. With cars starting as low as $249 a month with zero money down and no payments for 2 months with approved credit. Plus, Hutch Ford wants your trade. Give us a call in Paintsville, 789-5301, or check us out on the web at hutchford.com.
Never pay too much when you buy from Hutch.com.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
36-24, your score is South Floyd on a run here right now, Josh.
Yeah, and it's been behind the three-point shooting. Boyd's made a couple of nice threes, and it's really been the inside-out game. They'll throw the ball inside, the defense will collapse, and Boyd's open on the perimeter.
Ball's in play for Magoffin County. Down the right side of the lane, or right side of the court is Bowling. Pass deflected, saved by Burchett. Double team, gets it back out for Bowling. Straight away, Russell had it knocked out of his hands, but some contact. Heard a lot of smacking.
That'll be Meade.
Foul on Meade, his first. Team foul number 4.
I've got Dylan 12 points, 4 of 7 from behind the arc.
Ball's in play for Magoffin County. Across the stripe, Hall bounces it left side, a three for Bowling, all glass. Saved, though, by Magoffin County, kept alive by Michael Trusty. Back out for Hall. Straight away, left side to Bowling, just inside the arc. Pulls up, a little up and under move. Missed the shot. Boyd on the rebound.
His defense, he did have Lucas Howard in his face.
Down to Meade, inside for Buck. Turns and can't finish. Inside, kept alive by Spriggs. In the corner, a three for Boyd is good again.
He shot a few shots in here.
Yeah, the way a game warning on Howard.
We had that last night too, didn't we, Josh?
Yeah. We've seen a couple 3-second violations, a couple of delay of games. We've seen a lot this first week.
How about Boyd with 5 made threes in the first half?
Like I said, Boyd, he's shot a few shots in this gym.
Yeah, he has. He's feeling good. You see him out there?
Yeah.
He's feeling better.
0 of 9 that first game against Belfry, and has really found his shot the last couple nights.
Nothing like coming home to shoot. Break out of a slump.
Yeah, he's a we're out boy. Down court, Russell driving in, gets his man in the air, and when Howard came back down, he lowered Thor's hammer on him.
It'll be 3 on Howard?
2. Team foul number 5.
Left Beaver boys can shoot.
That's right.
Yeah, really.
That's a fact.
Nick Jamerson's had a lot of love on this broadcast tonight.
A good reason, though.
Yeah. Free throw, no good by Russell.
Hey, we had a good time with him the time he showed up on the podcast that one time.
Really.
Yeah, that was fun. Howard out, Ethan Curry in. Russell sinks the second free throw, got 1 of 2. 39-25. Raiders, 1:20 to go before the half. HutchFord.com scoreboard. Cross-court pass, Buck wide open. Missed the three. And saved in bounds for Magoffin County. Russell with the basketball. Pulls it back, needs some help, throws it down court. Caught by Trusty, works his way in, kicks it back out for Hall. To Russell, 3 straight away, good for Walker Russell. 9 for him tonight. Under a minute. Meade look inside for Spriggs, banks it up, no good. Tapped up and in by Buck.
Well, he might have got pushed on the shot attempt on the follow.
He was aided for sure. I would agree. 33 seconds. This press has caused a lot of problems for Magoffin County.
Well, the press and South Floyd has moved into this 2-3 zone.
It's like watching a South Floyd team from way back when. A lot of press, a lot of threes. 12 seconds.
You know, a lot of threes come out of the press, used to.
Bowling will launch a 3 from Magoffin County, no good. 3 seconds. Put back up, fading back. Russell nails it at the buzzer for the Hornets. However, South Floyd will own a 41-28 lead at the break. 41-30. 41-30 your score at the break on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Raiders by 11. We'll come back with our halftime report in 3 minutes. Brought your way by Douglas Ray Hall, your Floyd County Circuit Court clerk. Back in 3 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
For over 30 years, the attorneys at Mocha Nunnery Law Office have chosen to fight for injured individuals rather than companies, standing up for the rights of folks just like you. The combined experience of Tom Moak, Dee Nunnery, and Jacob Moak will fight for you, whether you've been injured in an auto accident, personal injury claim, workers' compensation, Social Security, or have a federal black lung case. Injuries are life-changing. Let Mocha Nunnery help you move forward. Call 886-1515 for Mocha Nunnery Law Office, Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Hansard. It's Shenandoah, live at the MAC, February 22nd. You know and love every song, Marty Raven and Shenandoah. If I had to ain't no place I'd rather be. Shenandoah at the Mountain Arts Center, Prestonsburg. Tickets on sale now at MacArts.com or by calling the People's Bank box office at 1-888-MAC-ARTS. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, it's that time again. It only happens once a year, and now it's here. It's Toyota-thon at Man Toyota. The most wonderful time. Choose from 23 new RAV4 and 19 4x4 Tacomas. 4.99% financing for 72 months APR. Don't overpay for a used Toyota when you can get prep a new Toyota from Man Toyota. Right away saying man, what a deal. Merry Christmas from Man Toyota, Prestonsburg.
This is Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall with my message to all student athletes in Floyd County. It's been said that others may have more talent than you, but remember, there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. Remember that every champion was once only a contender. Be confident, take risks, and know that failure and rejection are the first steps to success. Good luck to all Floyd County schools from your Circuit Court Clerk, Douglas Ray Hall.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
Is your unit down? Not working like it should? Don't put off repairs to your HVAC system. Call the professionals at Elliott Heating and Cooling. 606-437-7368. One call and your worries are gone. Elliott Heating and Cooling.
It's hard to stop a train.
In 1947, when brothers John C. and Virgil Hall opened Harbor Funeral Home in downtown Martin,
they establish more than a local business. They establish trust, friendships, and a commitment to providing affordable service with unmatched quality and true heartfelt compassion. Many things have changed since 1947, but that commitment to our community, our friends, and the families that we serve, established long ago, continues through the generation. Hall Funeral Home. Family, friendship, community, compassion.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Welcome back to Raider Arena, where at halftime, South Floyd leads Magoffin County by a score of 41-30 in this 15th Region Boys basketball matchup. Josh McKinney, Byron Hall here courtside with you for your Douglas Ray Hall halftime report, brought to you by your Floyd County Circuit Court Clerk, Douglas Ray Hall. Byron, before we get to some numbers and statistics, really a tale of two quarters for the South Floyd Raiders in the first half. A back-and-forth first quarter, and that second quarter they really picked up that defensive intensity, led to some easy baskets at the offensive end, especially from the outside, and one Dylan Boyd really got going.
Well, the ball movement is really what started separating the press and the ball movement was really the big adjustment for South Floyd. And, you know, we mentioned it earlier, a lot of similarities what some old school teams used to do, and that was you press, get some turnovers, and then you get points out of transition. And, you know, not only the three-point shot, but got some layups out of it early. Now Magoffin County has to come back and really try to scramble to stop that inside game penetration or pass ahead, and they're forgetting and leaving Boyd and other shooters open on the wing to get them open shots.
Individual scoring in the first half. First for the Hornets, Walker Russell, the leading scorer with 11 points. Parker Bowling has 8 points. Jackson Gilliland with 6. Tate Hall with 3 and 2 points from Dason Burchett. For South Floyd, 15 first half points for Dylan Boyd, all from behind the arc. He was 5 of 8 from downtown in the first half. 9 points from Wesley Buck. 9 points as well off the bench from Lucas Howard. 6 points from James Sammons and 2 points for Christian Johnson. Field goal shooting for both teams. As we look at the team statistics, Magoffin County 11 of 27 in the first half, just 4 of 13 in the second quarter. South Floyd 16 of 33. They really turned it up in the second quarter, 10 of 16 from the field. Three-point shooting, Magoffin County 4 of 13, just 2 of 8 in the second period. Three-point shooting for South Floyd, 6 of 14. They made 4 of 5 attempts in the second quarter. Free throws, Magoffin County 4 of 10, South Floyd 3 of 4. The Raiders also winning the rebounding edge, +4, 20-16. 12 assists for South Floyd compared to Magoffin County 6. South Floyd also winning the turnover battle 8-3 as well. Chris Briggs, after tying the school record with 13 assists last night in that win over Prestonsburg, has 7 in the first half here this evening. He's also got 6 rebounds to his credit. Has yet to score, though, has Spriggs, just 0 of 3 from the field. Some of the advanced numbers to look at, South Floyd 11-0 scoring off the bench, 14 second chance points, 21 points in the paint, and winning the points off turnovers as well, 10-4 against the Hornets. Again, your score here at halftime from Raider Arena and Hi-Hat. It's South Floyd 41, Magoffin County 30. Back in 3 minutes, you're listening to FM 100 Sports.
When it comes to your family's health, nothing is more important. At Total Pharmacy, they're locally owned and operated by the Rowe family, Billy and Kim Rowe, along with their 2 sons, Wes and Ethan. They know the importance of family, so 100% of their time is making sure your prescriptions are filled the right way. It's their family and staff, and with Ethan's son, Cameron, now in training, their family will be taking care of your family for years to come.
Find incredible year-end savings deals at Walters Mitsubishi in Pikeville. Get $3,500 off select in-stock Outlander Sports, $3,000 off select Eclipse Cross, and $3,000 off 3-row Outlanders, which start at just $31,500. Plus, Outlanders and Eclipse Cross offers 0.99% financing for 60 months. And Mitsubishi Motors Confidence gives you a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-year roadside assistance, and 2 years free maintenance.
When others won't, Walters will.
Defense wins championships. And at Hesterberg Law Firm, we believe a good defense wins cases. This is attorney Tanner Hesterberg. If you're facing legal trouble, you need an attorney to advocate for you in the courtroom. The sooner we get involved in your case, the better the outcome. 606-731-6857 and at HesterbergLaw.com. Hesterberg Law Firm, defending Kentucky.
When you need signs, banners, business cards, decals, and promotional items, you need to call Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Need to promote your business? Jaded Rain can stick your business logo on just about anything. Yard signs, large signs, middle and outdoor signs, window perv. Jaded Rain even does covered vehicle wraps, converting your work truck or car into a rolling billboard. If you need to stand out, you need Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Call 371-3153 or find Jaded Rain on Facebook. It's Shenandoah, live at the MAC, February 22nd. You know and love every song, Marty Raven and Shenandoah.
If I had to roll, ain't no place I'd rather be.
Shenandoah at the Mountain Arts Center, Prestonsburg. Tickets on sale now at macarts.com or by calling the People's Bank box office at 1-888-MAC-ARTS.
Do you struggle with managing your medication or a loved one's medication? If so, we may have a solution for you. This is pharmacist Valerie Akers at Parkview Pharmacy. We are excited to now offer customized packaging solutions to help you take the right medications at the right time every time. It's called Park Pack. Parkview Pharmacy can now pre-sort your medications in a sealed clear plastic packet, and it's easy to open. The pack includes the day, time, and each dose, medication name, and description. It's a quick and easy way to verify that your last dose was taken, minimizing potential errors. Ask about Park Pack from Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, your partners in health.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Ready for third quarter action presented by Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Be sure you check out all the tech deals that Appalachian Wireless has in store for you and all their many locations before Christmas. Jamie Johnson, Byron Hall, Josh McKinney, and Matt Johnson with you tonight from Raider Arena. Your score, South Floyd on top, 41-30. And yes, I've not lost my mind. It is Floyd Central,
Not
but
yet
tonight
anyways.
they are not yet. But tonight they are Floyd Central. Tonight they're South Floyd in this throwback game here tonight.
We'll be Wayland next weekend.
It's amazing how this team just keeps changing uniforms all the time.
Chameleons.
Yeah. They could have been that'd be a great mascot, but we have to have a cat in this county. He can't be anything other than a cat.
We've been the Floyd Central Chameleons.
Hey.
The grasshopper.
I like catamounts.
Catamounts.
Vermont.
Yeah, Vermont.
It's still a cat, ain't it?
I know, but it's a different cat. You know, it's a different name.
Cat's a cat.
Magoffin ball. They have Bowling, Hall, along with Burchett, Russell, and they let a three fly, no good. And Spriggs got the rebound and threw it off the Gillian for Magoffin County.
The way he done it, though, behind his back, nonchalant, like just no thing.
Raiders with Boyd, Salmons, who has 2 fouls, Buck, Spriggs, and Meade. Starting 5.
You think Magoffin County pays a little more attention to Boyd?
I believe they do. 15 points in that first half of play. Now he's on the high post double team, gets it out to Meade. Up top for Buck. Left side to Spriggs. Works his way inside, gives it out. Meade, a 3 on the right side, no good. Offensive board, Salmons down low. Back up and in for James Salmons with 8 points tonight in limited minutes.
Tough rebound there.
Magoffin with the basketball. Some backcourt pressure. Bowling gets across the timeline, and Salmons almost had a steal. Inside for Russell, delivers a pass down low. Meade, a block on Burchett. They get a foul on Meade.
He blocked it clean, but as he followed through, passing by, he got his arm. So I see the foul.
Well, we heard it. I mean, sitting down here, you could hear the skin smack.
Well, I didn't hear that, but
I heard it.
I seen it.
I mean,
I will say I've seen that one.
Free throw is good for Burchett. That's one of the great advantages of being at South Floyd is the ability to sit on the court and call a game.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that. Both free throws good for Burchett. Makes it 43-31. They'll go inside out, down low. Shot blocked, Meade. And Magoffin comes up with it. Russell gets it back. He'll bring it across the stripe. Right side with it. Now backs it out. Takes it to midcourt. Gives it up right side. A three for Bowling is good. Boy, he's got the green light all night from beyond the arc. He's got 3 made threes now. 11 points on the night. How about 3 of 10 from beyond the arc for Parker Bowling?
He's not shy.
No.
Well, neither is this South Floyd bunch either. So
Russell, though, with 4 rebounds and 5 assists to go along with his 11 points.
South Floyd in front court. Salmons in the corner for Meade. Up top for Spriggs. Penetrates. Jumper up, no good. Rebound Russell. Throws it down court in transition. Hall can't handle it. It's loose. Russell gets it inside, and he is fouled hard down low.
Ball looked like a ping pong ball as it hit about 2 or 3 different players before it went off the backboard and just fell into Russell's hands.
They gave the foul to Buck, his first, team foul number 2.
If he had made that, would he have gotten an assist to himself?
That's a good question.
What did you say last night? Assist is an assist?
Yeah, an assist is an assist.
I mean, it just it don't matter. You threw it, it got to you.
Free throw good for Russell. He's got 12 now on the night.
That was a Josh Allen pass and touchdown to himself there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Both free throws good for Russell. Tightens it up, 43-37. Magoffin hanging tough here. South Floyd still ahead. Hutchford.com scoreboard. Bad pass saved by Boyd. Look to Buck, top of the key. Drives inside, kicks it out to Boyd. A 3 in the air. No good. Offensive board, Meade. Fouled by Russell. 2 shots for Meade.
Boyd's got such a quick release that if you give him any separation, once he catches that ball, it's in the air quick.
First foul on Russell. Team foul number 1 this third period. And on the free throw line for 2 is Logan Meade. Scoreless on the night. Until now, that free throw good.
See if South Floyd can get that press going again and start getting some easy transition baskets.
Next one goes in as well. 45-37, press is on here for South Floyd. Ball's in play. And Russell gets through it. Going down court, delivered the pass out of bounds. It will stay with Magoffin County.
South Floyd changed the press. Looked like they went to a man-to-man that time instead of the more of a control your pace 2-2-1.
Ball's in play for Russell. He'll weave his way in the middle. Missed it. Offensive board down inside. Gillian converts for 2. Jackson Gillian now of 8 points. South Floyd the other way. Buck gives it up for Meade at the volleyball line. Top of the key. Work it inside to Spriggs. Lost the handle, and Magoffin's got a steal. Raiders get back defensively, though. They'll play full court man-to-man. Spriggs knocks it loose out of bounds. It will go to South Floyd.
That is the boys in black. Spriggs, that last possession, got to the high post and just held the ball too long.
Raiders down court. Buck right side. Up top for Spriggs. Back to Buck right side again. Bounces it back out to Spriggs. Tucks the ball under his arm. Throws it up top for Salmons. Works his way inside. Pass deflected and denied by Russell. It's on the floor. Magoffin keeps possession. Down court. It's Hall inside. The scoop runner good for Tate Hall. Makes it a 4-point ball game before 28 to go in the third quarter. Magoffin down by 4. South Floyd basketball. Meade up top for the Raiders. Goes to the high post. Now in the corner. A 3 for Buck. No good. 5 for the rebound. Out of bounds to Magoffin County.
A lot of standing again in this zone for South Floyd.
Alan Joe asking, he was saying black ball, but he pointed Magoffin County's way.
Yeah, I thought it should have been black ball as well.
I clearly heard him say black ball. But it will be Magoffin County ball. Ball's in play, again some pressure. Magoffin beats it down court, and a charge on Russell as he lowered that shoulder on Spriggs, who may not have been set, but you lower that shoulder and it's going to get a call every time.
Well, you don't have to be set as much as long as you are in a good, solid, legal guarding position, then it's a charge. And that's really what he was. He was in a good position to guard, and he lowered his shoulder and ran him over.
Raiders need a bucket here. Up by 4. Here's Meade. Slashing in, kicks it back out. Spriggs 3 up top. No good. Into the hands of Meade down inside. And a whistle and a foul on Magoffin County.
How is South Floyd going to find points right now? They're standing against this zone once again, not getting a lot of penetration, not hitting that high-low like they were.
That was on Rice. He said 25. Rice, he is out there. That's Gabriel Rice. And now another foul. That's team foul number 4.
That one also on Rice.
So Rice is in and commits 2 fouls immediately.
Really good inbounds play right there to get Spriggs a wide-open layup to get to the free throw line.
Searching for his first point of the night. Missed that free throw. Spriggs, no points. However, enhanced scoring says he's had a nice night otherwise. 7 assists, only 2 turnovers, and 7 rebounds tonight. That one no good. Missed both free throws. Down court, Russell with it. Feeds Bowling right side. He'll angle back out up top. Gives it up to Russell. 3 in the air. Short. Tapped, and South Floyd saves it in play. Nice job by Meade. Down court to Boyd. Stops, looks for help. Gives it to Meade. Slashes to the basket. Looking for contact. Got it. No whistles. Ball is out top. A 3 for Boyd. Short. Offensive board. Buck with the basketball. South Floyd keeps it. Buck on the run. Banks it up. No good. Another offensive board for Salmon's fading back shot. Draws iron into the hands of Meade. And now a foul on Magoffin County. But a lot of hustle off those missed shots by South Floyd.
A lot of effort there from the Raiders getting after that and giving themselves second and third opportunities.
That was on Russell. That's his 3rd. And they're going to say 2 shots because that is team foul number 5 on Magoffin County.
Call that the double bonus.
It's a bonus.
No more double bonus in high school basketball.
But it's still a bonus.
It's a bonus, not a double bonus.
Two free throws.
Yeah, 2 free throws automatically.
Yeah.
So Meade converts on the first free throw.
Yeah, there's no need to say a double bonus because there's no distinction for it. It's all bonus free throws.
And now you've caught up to what we were saying.
Oh,
There's
no
more double bonus.
We had that debate last night.
We were debating this last night.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Yeah, Josh was saying it's a double bonus.
There is no such thing as the second free throw was no good. 5-point lead for South Floyd, 46-41 with 3:05 to go. Third quarter and a over.
No, tip pass.
They'll say it was touched by South Floyd. Magoffin keeps it in the backcourt. Burchett right side in the corner for Russell. Picks it up, throws it up top. Hall takes a 3 up top. It's good.
Defense can't play that zone, can't spread out like that.
46-44. Spriggs driving inside, banks it up too strong, off the hands of Howard, but into the hands of Buck. South Floyd keeps it. Boyd will penetrate. The runner is up, banks up too strong. Offensive board, Howard. Out to Meade. Straight away to Spriggs, swings it to Buck. Stops in the lane, kicks it back out, left side. Driving on the baseline is Boyd. Had his pass blocked, but he was out of bounds. And a turnover back to Magoffin County. And boy, South Floyd's shooting woes continue down to 37% now from the field.
This is the side you want. We always practiced on that you finish out your games, and I always like this side to shoot better on.
This team does it.
I know, it's baffling.
2-2-1 press from South Floyd.
First Raider team I've seen not to.
True. Magoffin gets it in front court. Christian Johnson back in the game, replacing Meade. Tosses back up top for Russell at midcourt circle. Bounce pass right side. Hall gets his man in the air. Missed the jumper on the baseline. Rebound Howard, and he's fouled.
It's more of a mugging.
Are they going to, did they call a foul or no?
If they called a foul, it's 2 free throws.
They called a foul, but they never signaled a number.
Yeah, they've never said who it was. It should be
on
Hall.
4.
It should be Hall 4. So that'll be his first, and we're shooting 2 free throws the other way for Lucas Howard. That's another advantage of being down here on the floor. We could help things out a little bit.
We try from wherever we're at anyways. Up high, down low, somewhere in between.
Howard lets the first one go. It's short. Looking for his first time in double digits on the scoreboard as a scorer in his varsity career in game number 3, and he still can't break through. Missed them both. He's stuck at 9 points again. And a travel on Magoffin County on the loose ball opportunity.
Free throw line not been very generous here to South Floyd, seems like.
It's been a rough one.
8 of 14.
Ball's in play. Spriggs has it inside the buck. Jumper in the paint. Good. Now that looked easy enough.
Little bit of movement makes things happen. Get good shots.
48-44, and
it'll be a foul.
Boy, Buck went after the steal, sold his soul for that one. Dove on the floor for it, and that's a foul, and that is Buck's second foul. .128 to go here in this third quarter. Ball's in play for Magoffin County. They trail by 4 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Russell across the stripe. Double teamed in the middle. Gives it up now to Hall. Back to Russell up top. Right side, Bowling, a high arcing 3, no good. Out of bounds. And it will stay with Magoffin County.
Yeah, Boyd got a hand on it, just couldn't get that other one up there to grab it.
All on the baseline to give it in play for the Hornets. Tosses up top. Caught by Bowling, off to Russell inside the arc. Long 2, good for Walker Russell. 15 for him tonight. 1:06 to go in the third. In transition, South Floyd, Johnson. 3 ball, no. Rebound controlled by Trusty for Magoffin County. Bowling across the timeline, picked up by Buck. Bowling stops, gives it up for Russell. Left side pass now to Hall. Back out to Russell, right side of 3 in the air. It's no good. Rebound Lucas Howard, high for it for the Raiders. 35 seconds, ball down court, high pass. Buck couldn't handle it. Turnover back to Magoffin County. Russell through traffic, pulls up, free throw line jumper, partially blocked and saved though by Magoffin County for the moment. No, out of bounds and back to South Floyd.
South Floyd fortunate right there after the turnover to get a block shot, and then Magoffin County lose it out of bounds.
21 seconds. Spriggs tosses across the stripe to Buck. 13 seconds. Back out to Spriggs for the final shot of the third quarter. Howard comes up to set a high pick for Spriggs. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Spriggs looking inside. Layup good. And 1 for Spriggs. A foul on Trusty. And count that basket, a 3-point play for Spriggs here.
Big shot in the arm right there for South Floyd to get that bucket.
Free throw from Spriggs in the air. And good. 51-46 into the third quarter on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
Accidents happen when we least expect them, and when they do, you need someone on your side. You need Keith Bartley. Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley and the law office of Vanover Hall, Bartley and Ward is dedicated in fighting for justice. If you've been injured in a car wreck, slip and fall, or hurt at work, Keith Bartley is on your side. Whether it's personal injury, Social Security claims, or wrongful death, don't face the aftermath alone. Call Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley at 886-1428 in Prestonsburg.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 81 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities, built on trust. Member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Raider Arena, South Floyd leads 51-46 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. However, Magoffin County outscoring South Floyd 16-10 in that third quarter of play. Looking at some overall statistics right now where we are, Magoffin County shooting 16 of 39 from the field for 41%. South Floyd has cooled off to a 15 for 49 effort, 38%. Three-point shooting, South Floyd 6 of 20 for 30%, 6 of 20. Magoffin County not much better, 6 of 19 for 32%.
South Floyd not getting as much transition baskets and moving and getting shots. A lot of standing. Magoffin County taking it down to a half-court game, not favoring the Raiders.
Yeah, they controlled the pace of play in that third period, did the Hornets. South Floyd opens up this fourth quarter with Johnson, Spriggs, Buck, Boyd, and Lucas Howard. Spriggs trying to take an extra step. Travel call.
I just wonder, Spriggs coming off that little bit of an injury here, if he is having some kind of effects after playing last night.
Possibly. Coming off a hamstring injury. Had his first game action last night. Here's Russell penetrating down inside, and he walked with the basketball.
Good help defense from Christian Johnson coming over there as Russell got by his man.
So turnover for turnover. Back to South Floyd. Across the stripe, Johnson has it right side. In the middle, there's Buck. Jumper in the air. Good. Such a smooth shot. Wesley Buck with 13 on the night.
South Floyd going to fall back.
53-46. Half-court man-to-man from South Floyd here. Burchett has it left side. Up top for Gillian on the run. Here's Russell inside, and a little scoop move. Good by Russell. Give him 17 now on the night. South Floyd the other way. Pass deflected. Magoffin's got a steal. Russell, 3-on-1 inside. Delivers layup good by Tate Hall. 10 points for Hall. 3-point lead for the Raiders at 53-50. HutchFord.com scoreboard. 6:45 to play. Johnson right side. Gives it up for Boyd. Back to Johnson. Look in the middle. There it is. Turnaround jumper. No good by Buck. Offensive board. Howard back up and in for Lucas Howard. And he's got 11 points on the night.
Call that a man's rebound right there.
And he finally breaks through into double figures on the scoreboard in his third varsity game in his career. Magoffin in front court. He's had a great first week as Lucas Howard. Up top, Magoffin swings it. Here's Hall holding the ball. Left side to Bowling, back to Hall. 5-point lead for the Raiders. Stopping, kick back out top. Here's a three for Bowling. It's no good. Rebound Howard for South Floyd. Long outlet pass. Ooh, too much for Buck to get a hold of and out of bounds. A turnover. As Salmons will check in, Howard will get a breather. And Meade returns, and Spriggs will get a chance to sit down for a few moments.
Yeah, like the substitution, let Spriggs breathe here for a few minutes. You know, we mentioned he's coming off that injury, played heavy minutes last night. Rest him up for a couple minutes here, get him ready for the stretch run.
I agree. All across the stripe. Bounce pass that goes to Russell. Takes it down to the box. Got some contact from Boyd. Missed it. Put back up and in for Gillian. 10 for him. 55-52. Raiders by 3. 5:30 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Johnson. Transition 3, no good. Rebound Buck for South Floyd. Works it to the inside. Scoop layup. It will not go, but a foul on the Hornets. That foul goes against Birch at his third.
Great individual effort for Buck to go grab that rebound just out of his area, just moved, had to move out of his area and get that, and then to go try to finish.
Free throw no good for Buck. He'll have another one coming up. Wesley has 13 points on the night. Has scored in every quarter. And misses both of those. Rebound controlled by Russell. Magoffin can tie it here with a 3. 5:16 to play on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Bounce pass in front court to Russell, left side. Up top to Gillian. Off to Hall. Right out of the circle, puts down one dribble. Ball was deflected, and Burchett fouled at midcourt by Meade.
He might have got a Charlie horse. There's Meade made a little contact with him.
Meade's second foul, team foul number 1 of this quarter for South Floyd. Ball's in play for the Hornets in front court. Bounce pass to Russell, deflected by Sammons, out of bounds to Magoffin County.
Russell boxed Sammons out right there, stop him from getting the ball, just let it go out of bounds.
Russell will give it in play, and Buck takes it away. Goes inside, fouled by Hall, but a nice job by the freshman Wesley Buck. He's a thief in the night.
Talk about making individual efforts and individual plays. That's it right there. That's nothing but grit.
Second foul on Hall, team foul number 2. 2 more free throws for Buck.
You know, plays like that's what you refer to as winning basketball plays.
Absolutely. And the free throw is good. He's got one more coming up as Trusty returns and Burchett goes out for Magoffin County. One more free throw for Wesley Buck. It's in the air and through the cylinder. Look good on those. Makes it 57-52. South Floyd under 5 to go on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. All coming down court, pushed off, no call. Pass deflected by Meade, a steal for South Floyd. Sammons to Buck, lays it up, fouled and one for Wesley Buck again, delivering with a hard basket.
That's beautiful give and go basketball right there. Buck gets the steal, gives it up to Sammons, and Sammons right back to Buck for the and one.
Foul on Gillian for Magoffin County. And a timeout, 30-second timeout called by the Hornets, 59-52 with 4:42 to play on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. This 30-second timeout brought to you by Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie, where pharmacist Valerie Akers will always take time out for your health and help you with any prescription needs you may have. That's Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie.
Magoffin County here, neat, sensing the momentum, switching back to South Floyd here. Quick timeout here to try to stifle that momentum run right here. As you can see over here in the huddle, Coach Castle really drawing up what they want to do offensively, and then probably talking a little defense here too. But a couple back-to-back turnovers, really probably preaching ball control and ball security.
And you're right. You can see that shift in momentum going towards South Floyd right now. Just in these last 2 hard layups made by Buck inside. He compliment his play.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's just a hard-nosed basketball play that he's sticking his hand in some passing lanes, shooting the passing lane, and making something happen instead of letting his man just be able to catch the ball.
One free throw for Wesley Buck after converting that bucket inside. A 3-point opportunity here.
Yeah, but the last play, though, the unselfishness to give it up and get it back is impressive as he knocked down the free throw to complete the 3-point play.
Gives South Floyd an 8-point lead, 60-52 with 4:38 to play on the HutchFord.com scoreboard, fourth quarter. All in front court. Finds Russell falling down. Somehow kept his dribble
Carried it.
I think he carried it twice. Puts up the jumper, no good. And into the hands of Salmons for South Floyd. Off to Meade, throws it down court for Spriggs. Turns it on, spins past Hall, tied up. Whistles and a foul. No, a walk will be the call. Oh, man.
Had a foul down here under the goal.
Yeah.
And the walk back here on the trail.
Ooh. Yeah, that's tough. 60-52, Magoffin basketball. I mean, his defender took him for a spin.
Yeah. Well, you see right here, he's pushing off.
Hornets back in front court. Russell with the basketball. And they throw it away. Turnover back to South Floyd. That's Magoffin County's 15th turnover of the night.
Equals out.
Back to the Raiders. Down court, up by 8. Under 4 to play. Spriggs doesn't take the shot. In the corner, Buck, pump fake, no shot. Back out to Spriggs. Drives into the middle, kicks it back out to Buck. Way downtown, bang! For Wesley Buck.
Buck's feeling it right now. You can see his confidence growing.
Raiders by 11, 63-52. Cross the stripe. Hall got Buck in the air, puts up a tough shot in the middle, no good. Offensive board, Russell back up and in for Walker Russell. 19 for him. 63-54, Raiders by 9, 3:15 to play. South Floyd in front court. In the corner for Buck.
Boyd been held quiet here in this second half.
Out to Meade, inside. There's Boyd on cue, missed the runner. 5 for the loose ball, and it's whose ball?
Jump ball. Say both of them touched it.
It will go to Magoffin County. Burchett back in, Trusty out for the Hornets. 2:55 to play, 63-54. South Floyd on top, Magoffin County basketball.
This is starting to approach the range. You know, you mentioned, talked with Coach Moore, close out games, finish games. This is the spot you want to start closing out a game.
Get a defensive stop here. Come down court, nothing but a layup.
I don't know nothing about a layup, but a good, high-quality shot.
Hornets have it in front court. Burchett on the high post. Puts it on the floor, hands it out to Hall. 3 in the air. It's bouncing off. Offensive board. Russell puts it up and in.
Got to put a body on Russell. He is a leaper.
The bodies want to check in there. That'd be Lucas Howard. Spriggs in front court. His team up by 9. 2:13 remaining on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Inside out, no. Ball poked away. Magoffin's got a steal. All across the stripe. Gives it up to Russell. 3 in the air. Got it and 1 for Walker Russell. Oh, my. So count the 3 and the foul on Spriggs. That'll be his second foul and a chance at a 4-point play for Walker Russell. Huge momentum shifter here.
Yeah.
Meade out, Howard back in for the Raiders.
Need a good possession right here if you're South Floyd.
Free throw up and good for Russell. 3-point ball game, 1 possession game. Ball's in play for South Floyd, up by 3, under 2 to go.
Big Mo switched real quick.
Across the stripe, Spriggs bounces it off left side to Boyd. Raiders spread the floor here. Spriggs at center court. Going to draw a defender in Hall. Backs it back out. Right side pass to Salmons. Corner for Buck. No shot. Back out to Spriggs. 1:33 to play. Exactly what Coach Moore talked about in the pregame. Spriggs at midcourt. Gives it up to Buck. 1:21 to play. Out to Howard. And a timeout called by South Floyd. A good timeout. 1:16 to play. 63-60. South Floyd on top. We're back in a minute on WMDJ Sports.
This is Earl Justice at Hutch Ford in Paintsville and West Liberty, Kentucky, where I want to personally invite you to come see us or visit us online at hutchford.com. With cars starting as low as $249 a month with zero money down and no payments for 2 months with approved credit. Plus, Hutch Ford wants your trade. Give us a call in Paintsville, 789-5301, or check us out on the web at hutchford.com.
Never pay too much when you buy from hutchford.com.
Attorney Tom Moak.
Eastern Kentucky is a special place, got special people. After 35 years, it starts to feel like home. I've always represented injured workers. We don't represent coal companies or insurance companies. We've never done that. We get to know our clients. It's not just another case. It's not just another file. It gives us an opportunity, to make a difference for the people that we represent.
Call Moak and Nunnery at 886-1515, Prestonsburg. This is an advertisement.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Raider Arena, just to reset some things for you. Magoffin County with 3 team fouls. South Floyd has 2 team fouls. So if Magoffin wants to foul, they need to commit a couple to make South Floyd go to the free throw line, where tonight the Raiders are shooting 10 of 18. The charity stripe, that's 56%. Magoffin has not led in the second half. It will be South Floyd ball.
Magoffin has not led since Walker Russell's buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter.
Been a long time.
And then Wesley Buck hit a 3 early in the second quarter, and South Floyd has led ever since.
Raider ball, side out in their own front court.
So we need somebody over there yelling, Raider ball.
Buck will give it in play. Does in backcourt to Spriggs with Hall on him. Across the stripe, Spriggs still working the ball. Hall stuck to him just like glue. 1:05 to go. And there's a foul. Foul on Hall.
Next foul is going to be the shooting foul.
Clock down to 1:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Meade will give it in play. He's back in for Howard. Does to Buck. Drives the baseline to the opposite corner, and there's a foul on Russell, and we'll see Buck on the free throw line. And that's Walker Russell's 4th foul, by the way, if this thing goes to overtime. Just putting that out there.
Well, let's not speak things into existence. As an old Justin Holbrook move right there.
Yeah.
Drive it baseline and just go out the other side.
Free throw good for Buck. Had a huge fourth quarter. 11 points in the fourth quarter, 22 for the game. And that one good as well for Wesley Buck, the freshman.
Big free throws.
65-60. Across the stripe. Magoffin with it. High post it goes. They throw it away out of bounds. It will go back to South Floyd with 48 seconds.
Look for the extended pressure here from Magoffin County. There, get it in Buck's hands.
And now a timeout called by Magoffin County. Give it up. We'll name our Community Trust Bank player of the game. That's Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. We have some candidates for that. See who will get that accolade. Give it up. Yeah, you got 2 strong candidates, one on each side.
Yeah.
Tonight. It depends on how this game plays out next 48 seconds.
I got a sleeper one for the Raiders.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think I might be on the page you're on. But I've got a sleeper one that I feel is worthy of at least consideration.
23 points for Buck and 6 rebounds. Meade has 3 points, but he has 7 boards tonight, by the way. 15 points for Boyd and a couple of rebounds. Howard, 11 points and 5 rebounds. Spriggs tonight with 9 assists, 7 rebounds, and 3 points for South Floyd tonight. Walker Russell from Magoffin County, 25 and 10 and 7 assists tonight.
Kid's a player.
Yes, he is.
Here. Look for Magoffin County here to come full court pressure real quick. A foul immediately. If you're Floyd Central, you want to I'd put the ball in Buck's hands. He's hit his last 6, I believe.
He's had the hot hand.
So, I mean, go to the guy that's hot right now.
5 guards on the floor, that being Salmons, Buck, Spriggs, Boyd, and Meade. Looking to toss it inbounds. They do to Meade. Right back to Boyd. Gives it up to Spriggs. And down court, out of bounds to South Floyd.
No foul.
42 seconds.
Magoffin going to try to get the
ball's in play again in backcourt to Spriggs. Brings it across the stripe, and there's the foul. He tried to chuck a 3. Yeah, foul on Hall, free throws. That'd be 4th on Hall.
He's shooting regardless.
He's shooting 2. First one is up and good. Lucas Howard back in, Meade out. That's for offensive, defensive purposes.
That's your rebounder.
Meade's had 7 rebounds tonight.
That's your enforcer. How about that?
Spriggs misses the second. Rebound Russell. 36 seconds, 6-point lead for South Floyd. Russell up top. And turnover, a walk. Meade right back in and Howard out. And Meade will trigger it in play. No, it'll be Boyd even in bounds here for South Floyd. Gets it in play to Boyd. Gives it up. Spriggs in backcourt. Fouled by Hall. That's 5 on Tate Hall. So he'll foul out with 24.9 seconds left, and we'll see Spriggs again on the line for 2 shots. Checking in is Noah Gibson, a junior, number 15, his first appearance for the Hornets tonight. Free throw good by Spriggs. Howard back in, Meade out for the Raiders. Up by 7. Next one is money. 8-point lead for South Floyd. And just like the last time, they're going to go on and beat Magoffin County again for the last win in history. 3 no good for Russell. Out to Buck all the way. Dunks it! What a night for Wesley Buck. Look up top. Shot at the buzzer, no good. South Floyd prevails tonight with the final 70-60 over Magoffin County. South Floyd, the Raiders, do it again. The last time they got a win was against Magoffin County 8 years ago, and they do it again here tonight. 70-60, the final. We'll come back and name our Community Trust Bank Player of the Game in 3 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
It's the most wonderful time. Yes, it's that time again. It only happens once a year, and now it's here. It's Toyota-thon at Man Toyota. The most wonderful time. Choose from 23 new RAV4 and 19 4x4 Tacomas. 4.99% financing for 72 months APR. Don't overpay for a used Toyota when you can gift wrap a new Toyota from Man Toyota. Drive away saying man. What a deal. Merry Christmas from Man Toyota, Prestonsburg.
Howard Family Pharmacy is pleased to announce the addition of pharmacist Stacy Conley to their staff. Stacy has over 20 years of experience serving the residents of Floyd and Knott County. And just like everyone else at Howard Family Pharmacy, Stacy will be dedicated to meeting your expectations with your medications. Say hi to Stacy at both Allen and Eastern locations. And don't hesitate to reach out to her for any questions you may have. Always providing quality care and service. That's Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern.
This is Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall with my message to all student athletes in Floyd County. It's been said that others may have more talent than you, but remember, there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. Remember that every champion was once only a contender. Be confident, take risks, and know that failure and rejection are the first steps to success. Good luck to all Floyd County schools from your circuit court clerk, Douglas Ray Hall.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
Is your unit down? Not working like it should? Don't put off repairs to your HVAC system. Call the professionals at Elliott Heating and Cooling. 606-437-7368. One call and your worries are gone. Elliott Heating and Cooling.
It's hard to stop a train.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 81 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities, built on trust. Member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Find incredible year-end savings deals at Walters Mitsubishi in Pikeville. Get $3,500 off select in-stock Outlander Sport, $3,000 off select Eclipse Cross, and $3,000 off 3-row Outlanders, which start at just $31,500. Plus, Outlanders and Eclipse Cross offers 0.99% financing for 60 months. And Mitsubishi Motors Confidence gives you a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-year roadside assistance, and 2 years free maintenance.
When others won't, Walters will.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back one final time to Raider Arena here at South Floyd Elementary now. It's
Speak for yourself.
You work here.
I'll be here Monday.
Yeah,
right
you're here Monday. I don't know when I'll be here again in this building.
I'll put some shots up on both ends here Monday.
You will.
Just to stay fresh.
Time for our post-game wrap-up tonight, brought your way by Community Trust Bank. A good win for South Floyd, a.k.a. Floyd Central here tonight. They go to 3-0 on the season. Some individual numbers as they win it tonight by 10, 70-60 over Magoffin County. Now, before I go any further, and you're doing the scoreboard watching, you're going, wow, Magoffin, they got blitzed by Betsy Lane, but they won a big game last night versus Letcher Central in a neutral court. Got beat by 10, but South Floyd's 3-0. Boy, Floyd Central should be great. But listen, it's too early to be comparing scores about things. But if you're a Jaguar fan, you do have to be excited about how this season has started.
Yeah, I mean, they've got plenty of excitement. They've got some youth. They've got some size. They've got a touch of physicality that they haven't had for a few years. And that's really, to me, a big difference in this game. Because you watch the difference in the way this team plays when Lucas Howard comes into the game and when he's not in the game. It seems like they're just a little bit tougher, and they got a little bit more of an edge about them, and I think Howard brings that.
I believe you're right. Let's look at the numbers individually. First for South Floyd, led in scoring tonight by Wesley Bucks, 25. Dylan Boyd had 15 tonight, 11 for Lucas Howard, who you just mentioned had a great night tonight. 8 points for James Sammons, 6 points for Chris Spriggs, 3 points tonight for Logan Mead, 2 points for Christian Johnson. For Magoffin County, 26 for Walker Russell, the high point man for either team tonight. Had an excellent night, had a double-double tonight with 25 points, and 11 rebounds tonight for Walker Russell. Also tonight, 11 for Parker Bowling, 10 apiece for Tate Hall and Jackson Gillian. 4 points for Dason Burchett. Rest of your team stats, Josh McKinney.
Field goal shooting, both teams kind of struggled for the most part throughout the game. South Floyd 24 of 57, Magoffin County 22 of 52. 3-point shooting almost pretty dead even as well. 7 of 22 for the Raiders, 7 of 23 for the Hornets. The difference really was the free throw shooting. 15 of 24 for South Floyd. The Hornets just 9 of 15. Rebounding edge goes to South Floyd, 39-32. Raiders with 16 assists to 11 turnovers. The Hornets almost the exact opposite, 10 assists to 17 turnovers for the Raiders, or for the Hornets, excuse me. second chance points, 21 for the Raiders, 25 points off turnovers, 13 bench points, 11 of those coming from Howard. So the advanced statistics also favor South Floyd. And again, Wesley Buck hit that three in the early part of the second quarter. Raiders never trailed after that.
South Floyd led by as many as 15 at one point in the game. They win it by 10 tonight, 70-60. Time to name our Community Trust Bank player of the game, and who are we going to go with?
I think we're going to do with Wesley Buck tonight, as man made some individual plays at the end of the game, knocked down some free throws to seal the game, and he is very deserving tonight.
Yeah, Wesley Buck, a couple of dunks tonight. Had one right there at the end. It was fabulous to put an exclamation point on this game tonight.
We may or may not have that on camera.
Yeah, we're working on that. 7 rebounds, along with 2 assists, 3 steals, 25 points. Wesley Buck, our Community Trust Bank player of the game. That's Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. So after 3 games in 1 week, Floyd Central takes a break. They're back in action on Friday on the road at Betsy Lane. We'll have that game for you coming up on Friday night here on WMDJ Sports. Magoffin County falls to 1-2 on the regular season. Our thanks to our statistician tonight, Mr. Josh McKinney. Also Byron Hall on color commentary. Matt Johnson on the cameras tonight. Josh Peach Page worked a board shift today, so he's off tonight. Chris Porter back at Master Control in Martin, Kentucky tonight. Our game tonight presented by Appalachian Wireless. We are you, we are Appalachian Wireless. I'm Jamie Johnson. One more time, the final on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. South Floyd victorious tonight, 70-60 over Magoffin County. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.